This one's gonna be a doozy. If you've been eyeing up the XtraTuf Ankle Deck Boot, this one's for you. Today, we're gonna talk about the minute differences between the ankle deck in the traditional boot and then the ankle deck sport. So first, we're gonna talk about the traditional ankle deck boot from XtraTuf. This one here is a nice, simple, clean, classic fishing deck boot, completely waterproof. It has the cooling liner on it inside and a pretty nice sticky material on the bottom so you don't slide around on those wet environments. And these nice two pull tabs on the front and the back to make it really easy to slip on and off. I'm actually wearing my boots right here so you can see. Super easy to get these on. So if you like to get into fishing, if you like to do yard work, if you like to do gardening, and you just want a boot that's gonna have you covered in any wet environment, the ankle deck boot in the original one is the one for you. Now let's hop into the sport version of the ankle deck boot. This one's made for those of you who really like that traditional boot but are a little bit more active. Maybe you're hauling gear, moving around on really slippery docks, bringing in that 14-foot tuna. I don't know, I'm not a fisherman. I don't know if tuna get that big, but if you're doing something like that and you're moving around really fast and you need something that's gonna keep you dry and moving efficiently, this is the shoe for you. Something cool about the sport version is you can see a little bit more of that tacky material on the heel and the toe. So it has a little bit of a stiffer toe and a tighter heel. This shoe really does a good job of hugging that heel and staying really, really tight on your foot in those situations where you're gonna be moving around and you need that support. So one downside with the sport version over the traditional version is if you have that wider foot, if you have a wider set foot, if you're a bigger person, this might not be the shoe for you because it is more snug on your foot. But again, if you're getting active, if you need something to be nice and tight and stick to you like glue, the sport version is for you. So both of these shoes are comfy. You know, if you're sitting around doing chores in the yard, gardening, messing around in puddles, doing some fishing, just standing on a dock that might be a little slippery, go for this traditional XtraTuf ADB here. But if you're looking for that sport model, you know, that's for somebody that's gonna be doing more activities that are a little bit more gnarly. If you're doing some deep sea fishing, if you're hauling some lumber around and you're in wet conditions where you're really gonna slip around and you need that tight shoe, that's the shoe for you. I've got a chance to play around with both of these shoes, and again, you can't really go wrong. It more comes down to comfort, day-to-day use, and more somebody who has an active job where they need that slip resistance and tightness. So it depends on you and your use case and what you're gonna be getting into, but either one of these is an absolutely fantastic option, so you can't go wrong either way with any one of these XtraTuf boots. Still not sure which one fits your lifestyle? Come on into Ridge and River in downtown Toledo and try these boots on your feet. We're here to help you get into that best fitting boot to help you get out on your next adventure. We've even got these sick Riptide sandals from XtraTuf as well, so you gotta hop on over to the website and check these bad boys out. These are one of my favorite kind of comfort shoes that we carry here in the store. Just a nice comfort shoe, kind of a rest and recovery shoe if you need something like that. Head on over to the website and use that code YouTube10 for 10% off your next order on ridgeandriver.com. Subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff down below. Thanks so much for watching. And I usually say see you on the trails, but for these, see you on the water. Later.